What's up guys, Team TBA with another video, and today I'm going to be profiling my Broly Apes deck. This is a red-yellow deck that I made recently thanks to the draft box. We have access to a lot of cool cards that make the deck viable again. Now the main leader that we're going to be running is going to be Broly, the Awakened threat. What he does is that unawakened, he will take a life and then he will draw one. And then he awakens, and he untaps two. And then awakened side, you can rest a card once per turn. Any card. It doesn't have any specific requirements on it. And then also you can take a life and restand a card, which is really powerful. We all know what you can do with that. You can restand energy, battle cards itself. Lots of cool things you can do with it. And also it's a freezes army, so it's really big because you can run the one cold bloodless with it. So we're gonna run into the deck, and the main deck I'm running 4 of this one drop trunks. This one drop trunks, what he does is that when you unplay, you look at the top 3, you add a yellow saint. It's a really cool card because there's a lot of cool targets. There are a lot of targets that you can't search off planet, so this helps a lot. Also, it's a cool turn 1 play if you don't see your planet, and you can use it later on for a rival. So we run 4 of him. I run 2 Fearless Krillins. These are 1 drop intensifying power trunks. Simply, when you play him, when you swing with him, you take a life and he gets +10 critical. This is really good against the Shenron matchup because it gives you a really strong turn 1 play. And since Shenron can't really attack or respond to these cards, you can just swing with it again next turn and just create pressure for free. So really good. And it helps you self-awaken against those random decks where you need to awaken really fast. Next up, I run 2 Godly Destruction Whis. This is our Borgos. It just draws a one, and then it punishes our opponent for overextending. Same thing with Raditz. This is our red version of it. Just really good. Also good for a rival plays when you play him. You can combo him off. Next up, 3 Videl Negates. Now this Videl Negate is kind of crucial to the deck because it allows you to set up for a rival. This is the main card we're going to be using. So it's a Roshi, essentially. You tap 1 for it, and it comes into play. You negate, obviously, and then you can combo it off and trigger a rival. Really powerful. Next up, for our super combos, I run 4 of this Goku. Now, the reason why we run Goku over like Jocko, although Jocko is a 0-cost 10k immediately, the thing about Goku is you can search it off planet, which there will be scenarios where you need that. Also, your leader self-awakens, so like you won't be in a situation where like you can't awaken and this card becomes dead. So this is why we run this over Jocko. It just adds more consistency to the deck. For the new cards, I run 4 of the Bardoks. This is the dual power rare. Now what this Bardock does is that on turn 3, if your opponent has 3 energy, you can tap a card, one of their cards or battle cards, and you play them for free. Very easy to do because your opponent is always going to try to pressure. So he's really good. The main reason why he's good, because we all know when we have a free Bardock card, we can do ape stuff. And this is starting to get a little bit into the apes. This is Will of Iron. This is not one of the new cards, but it's still really good because on turn 3 you can play this card for free, and then swing with your leader, draw a card, and then combo this, and it just becomes a 1-cost double striker that you played. So really good. Also, it's a blocker, and it's really important because playing Vegeta restands it. So against your like Shenron matchup, it gives you free protection, but it also pressures your opponent. So probably one of the better cards in the deck, honestly. Next up, I run 2 Chomp of the Tricksters. I do run multicolor cards, but we only run 4 currently because we only have access to 4. But it's still, Champa being able to stop anything is pretty good. It draws you a card. Again, this is really good against Shenron. So overall, really like the card. But it'd probably be better once we get more multicolors. One Coblolos, because it's one stops Victor Strike, so pretty busted.
They always see it somehow too.
Yeah. I mean, Broly draws a lot, so we all know we're going to see it. For the new card, we have Red Yellow King Vegeta. Now, this is really important because it's King Vegeta. So what you do is that you rival him. So you combo a red and a yellow, and you play one yellow energy. You draw one, and you KO someone that's 3 or less. That is, well, it's good. You know, it's not the biggest thing about the card. The biggest thing about the card is it's a King Vegeta. So what's really good is that on turn 3, if you have an Awaken, you can play him. You can even combo one of these, a super combo if you don't want to lose hand advantage, and just pressure opponent. And then just rival him, tap 1, tap 1 for it, and then play it. So you tap 2, you Awaken on tap, and you have like their energy. Let's say you're on turn 3. And then you can just evolve your big boy, King Vegeta, which I only play 2. A lot of people give me a lot of interesting feedback that I should be running 4 and 3 or whatever. Honestly, while King Vegeta is cool, you can just kill your opponent before you get to this play. So like, why would you tap 3 to, you know, play 1 card when you can tap 4 and win the game, essentially, if you can kill him?
You don't really rely too much on that.
Yeah, this is good against like slow decks, against like Janemba. It's absolutely amazing because now you span the board with a whole bunch of like 20k gorillas, and then you just pressure opponent. They have berries, so they can't demon sword you, all that stuff. They can still Kami, but you know, that's the thing. So you would have to play around that, but still, regardless, against slower decks you want to play it. Against more, like, I guess against like Shenron you can do it, but again, like, I focus on just aggroing down those decks instead of like trying to play this card. It's good. It's just not, you shouldn't rely on it. Next up, 4 Unbreakables. We all know if you do successfully get this card out, it becomes a free super combo. So you run 8. Even if you don't have this card's still amazing because it's still 10k combo 1 draw card, and it triggers a rival if you combo with a yellow. So very good. The best card of the deck, hands down, is our new Broly Ape. Now this card's really interesting because he costs 2 to combo. Not many cards have that, but that makes up for the auto. So it's a 2 cost and 10k, and has double strike. When you combo with it, you play it. So it's very unique from the other apes because the other apes required another card on board, which is good, but like it would the old apes would probably die to like a shocking death ball, or like, is that all you got? But with this card it's different because it's kind of like your free hunt, but it comes in active. And now also it has another ability where you, if you do play it, you rest a card, and then you draw a card. So you don't even neg off of this card when you combo with it. It replaces itself. So essentially it's like a super combo on steroids that can kill your opponent. Absolutely amazing. Being able to restand it with Planet Vegeta, also good. So on turn 1, you want to do this. Turn 2, play this, pressure, and then restand it at the end of the turn. Really good.
Also, if you have the graded King Vegeta, it reduces by 1,
Yeah.
so it's even more busted.
Yeah, it becomes even more crazier because you can combo like 2 of these if you do have the King Vegeta, and you just create like more pressure. So next up we run 3 Planet Vegetas. This is very standard in apes. This is standard in
Staple.
Just in any yellow deck that runs a whole bunch of Saiyans. So it searches any Saiyan that's 4 or less. So it does not search your 5-drop grade 8 Vegeta or King Vegeta. However, the 1-drop Trunks that I showed earlier does kind of help you search for that. And then also it restands all apes and puts them in active. Really good. And then we're running 3 Time Magic. Initially I was running 2, but I was running into the issue where I needed a sparking negate, and this is currently the only one I have. We have as for yellow, so really good. Also against the mirror match, this card is absolutely insane because a lot of yellow Brawlies will try to kill you off with mirror, so they'll swing once with it, put you from 3 to 2, and then restand it and then give it double strike the second time. But since if you stop the first one, it stops them from restanding the card at period. So time magic is really good in the mirror match. It's just good overall because it has that sparking flexibility to it. Two Kais. I For some reason I've been needing this card more and more. I was running one initially, but I found myself needing it more when I was swinging with leader trying to finish off, or when I was swinging with like Krillin the critical, and then just giving it double strike, and it just becomes really good. Also, it's a red card, so I can combo this card and then combo a super combo and trigger a rival if I wanted to. Also, having the flexibility to give something double strike rather than giving double strike mandatory via Champa is just a whole lot better in my opinion. Next up, my favorite overall, because like this card's insane.
Scientist Fu 2.0.
Yeah, this is just so much better. It does so much more. Yes, it doesn't draw two, but like, who wants to waste one resource when you can just not waste resources at all?
And you get an energy back, which is nice.
Yeah, so like you invest, it replaces itself because it draws a card, and you untap at the end of at the start of their main phase, so you don't even waste energy. It's literally a free 30k double strike, and what's even cooler is that you can restand with this and pressure even more for 0 energy essentially. Really like the card. Has won me a lot of games, and it's overall just the best overall currently from this deck. And that's the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. We have another version of this deck. We have a U6 variant of it. That would be profile after the baby deck that I have going to get ready, as well as a Hirudegan blue-yellow deck that we have looking to profile next. So let me know what you guys think. And Team TPA will be signing out, guys. See you guys in the next.